did just get over there. That is impressive. Hi guys, and welcome back to BCRC. So in this video we're going to be reviewing the new crawler from HB Toys. This is the R1604. They also do an R1605 and an R1606. Only difference being is colour. So they do like a camo green colour and they do this in a silver. Obviously this one is a red. I've been sent this to review from Banggood. I had an email come through and asked me if I'd like to review one of these, and I said absolutely, send it through and I'll put it on the channel and I'll see what I think. So I'm not being paid by Banggood, and this is going to be a complete honest opinion from me of what I think of this little crawler. And first impressions, I think it looks absolutely awesome. Plastic hard body, little 1/16, and it just looks really, really cool. I think it's going to be quite good. But let's get into a bit more detail. Let's have a look at it and see what we think. So guys, just quick, in the box, you get this controller. Looks like a fairly nice, I mean, it's obviously a basic little controller, but it's quite nice in the hand, nice feel, feels quite smooth. You've got a light button on here, steering trim and your throttle trim on and off. Now I did read that this car has cruise control, but I haven't seen a button for cruise control. There's nothing on here that I can see. So we'll have a look into that when we get some batteries charged up and when we take it out. But anyway, we've got a little sticker sheet here, some pretty cool little stickers on there, so we can put some of them on the car if we choose. I'm probably not going to. Got an instruction manual here. Fairly detailed, it's not too bad at all. Got a list of all your parts and numbers. You also get little 2-cell 7.4 volt lithium ion battery, along with USB charger and a little wheel wrench. But let's have a look at the car. So the car looks really, really cool. And to begin with, I thought, right, let's see if I can stick a battery in this, see if we can get some lights on. So I lifted the bonnet. How cool is that? There's your on-off button. That's really cool. But inside, you've got a full interior in there. I mean, you're not going to get a driver in there unless you sort of take it all apart. I don't know if you guys can see. Hopefully you can. You've got a little interior in there, steering wheel and everything else. You've got friction shocks or dampers. Fully metal geared steering servo. Tyres feel pretty good. There's no foams in there or anything like that, but they feel right. Feel pretty good. But some nice detail on this car. Some really nice detail. Might get a battery plugged in a minute and we'll see what those lights look like. You also get a full-size spare on the back, which is always really cool. So, battery-wise, there is a clip on the underside of the car here. Just here. Unclip that and the whole top comes off. That cable is a little bit short, which hopefully you guys can see. So when putting the body down next to the car, it does pull tight on those cables here. So you can unplug them, but it's probably better laying it that way maybe. They're very fiddly, they're very, very small, but I mean, it's not a massive issue. It's just one of those things. So battery in. Let's get this plugged in and we'll have a look what the lights look like in a minute. So under here you've got this really cool sort of metal ladder frame chassis, which you see on a lot of the crawlers. You've got a little 280 brush motor here, and like I said before, fully metal geared steering servo. Now they do say that this is waterproof, but I mean there are quite a lot of exposed electronics up here, so go wading at your own risk. But let's get these lights plugged in. Let's see what we can get. See if we can get some lights on. Let's see what they look like. Right. Pop the shell back on. Right, there we go. So that's on. Let's turn her on. If you don't have any nails, like I don't, that's going to be a little bit difficult. Oh, look at that. Right, let's get some batteries in that controller. See, the lights on the front are really cool. What settings we got for these? What is that? So that's headlights off. Don't know if I did anything. Headlights on. Let's hold it down, see what happens. We've also got flashing. That's front and rear. What else we got? I think that's it. So you've got your lights on the rear, and you've also got brake lights. So the brake lights come on when you go into reverse. You've also got forward, brake, and reverse. The mirrors actually have mirrors. I don't know if you guys can see that, but they do actually have little mirrors in there, so that's pretty cool. So before I forget, this thing is bearings throughout. So they're not bushes, they're actual bearings, which is really cool. You used to only get that on sort of the higher end cars. These sort of the budget crawlers and things like that used to just come with bushes. So it's really cool that they have actually decided to put bearings throughout. Let's see what low down modulation is like. Actually, it's really good, and it doesn't stop when you steer as well. That's actually really good. I mean, it's a bit noisy, but all right, I've got my first little test for it. Right, so first little test. Can it make it over this little obstacle? Me and my son built this. This is just basically a pile of expanding foam that I cut out, and my son decided he wanted to paint it, so I let him paint it. I mean, this car's a little bit big for this, but we'll try it anyway, see if it will make it over this little obstacle. Oh, easy. Okay, that was quite impressive. Let's get it on the trails. Hi guys, so we are on a little bit of a location here. It's a bit of a sort of a public byway. It's meant to be closed, so we're not really on the byway, but we're on like the very start of it. Anyway, so we're going to take the little crawler out for a little test drive. And there it is. Looks a really cool little crawler. So we're going to take this out for a little test drive, see how it goes, and get some footage for you. This thing actually goes, it's so smooth. Really, really smooth. And it goes, right, I'll go flat out. I'm not going to do a speed run. Oh, that goes! For a little crawler, this thing don't half go. I mean, that's not quite flat out either. That's flat out. It's faster than walking pace. Oh yeah, I wouldn't be able to keep up with that. Hang on. Yeah, there's a bit of mud down here, so we're going to take it through the mud. You've got to, haven't you? You've got to. It's a little crawler. And then I'm going to give the controls to Luke, see what Luke thinks. I mean, not that he's a beginner. I don't think this mud's actually going to be wet enough. Yeah, it's not really doing anything. They do say that this is waterproof, but I think I'll test that for you guys rather than you testing it yourself. This is actually, do you know what? Is it real mud? Yeah, of course it is. Luke's about to fall over. We've literally, oh no, I've rolled it. It's muddy.
Why did you go so slow? Is it mud?
Just getting some footage. Do you know what? For a budget crawler, this thing's actually really cool. I mean, like I say, it is a little bit noisy. But that's a really cool little crawler. I mean, I'm not expecting that it's going to keep up with the likes of like the TRX4 or anything like that, but or the TRX4M. I wonder if it'll make it up this bank here. Let's have a look. What do you bet? What do you reckon, Luke? If it makes it up there, I'm going to be well impressed. No. Oh! Right. Is it going to go up this bank? Yeah, look at that. Easy. Easy. This thing's quite capable. I think it's a little bit top heavy for any sort of real steep incline. I mean, this is quite steep, but if we pick our lines carefully, no, she's spinning. Right, let's try this bit.
I'm mad at you.
Spinning. Oh, do you know what? Power. No.
Up here.
Power. Oh, easy, easy. Just needed a bit of speed. That is actually really impressive. Yeah. It's a really impressive little crawler. It's got a bit of speed. And gravel.
How donut?
I ain't gonna do a donut, I'll flip over. Hold on, there we go. Right, let's take it to, go to a bit of water. Let's see, can it cope with some water? This little thing. It already knocks that little MN99 I had out the park. Nothing was awful, but then I do think that may have just been a bit of bad luck. This thing's really good. It's so much fun. We've come to our first water obstacle. Is it going to cope going through the water? How deep is it? Going absolutely fine.
Yeah!
That's quite impressive.
Oh. Oh. Woohoo! It's gonna make it, Daddy. Yeah! Made it.
Not entirely sure what this car's going to smell like by the time I get it home. That car is really cool. For a little budget crawler, that thing is insane. And I said to you guys I'd give you my honest opinion, and I really am. That is my honest opinion. I am impressed. Hit a big rock. I know I keep going back through the water, but it's so fun. And I'm cleaning the mud off.
Why? Why?
They got muddy. Right guys, we're going to take it on a bit of a rock crawling now. We're going to see what it's like on the tough stuff. So we know it's good in water. We know it's pretty good in mud. So we're going to take it down the other end of this byway. We're just going to walk down there now. We're going to take it on down the other end. We're going to see what it's like on the rocks. Pretty, you know, we need to test it properly, you know. I mean, it is four-wheel drive, both lock diffs. So I'm expecting it should be all right. It's just the grip on those tyres that might let it down, but we'll see. I'm out of breath. I'll see you in a minute. Right, let's see if we can get over some of these obstacles. This is actually really impressive. Oh, can we get across here? I've got a feeling that's going to be asking a bit much. Getting across here. We'll try it. Right, if we pick our lines nice and carefully here. Not that line. Not that line. Luke thinks he's found a treasure chest. Can I get over it? Can I get over it? Be a good car. Come on. We're complete. Oh, yes. Right, so I've just reset because I tipped over. I do not think I'm going to get down there. I think even the Cross RC struggled across here, if I remember rightly. Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it? I think if this car had a bit better grip on those tyres, I'm actually spinning up on the wheel. Spinning in the tyre. Come on, car. Need to glue the tyres. So let's go on something a little bit more realistic and scale for this car. Still a very impressive little car. As if that did just get over there. That is impressive.
What?
Right guys, so first impressions of the little crawler. So I've put one battery pack through it. We've both had a go. I think Luke's quite happy with it. And ultimately it's really an RC crawler that you're going to buy for somebody younger or somebody getting into the hobby. If somebody wants to try out RC crawling, I definitely recommend one of these. These are really, really good fun. And for the price point, you can't really go wrong. I think, I've got a feeling there's a sale on these at the minute. So click on the link in the description and get your hands on one of these while the sale is still on. I think the sale finishes on the 17th, I believe. So you don't have long, but get one while you can, because they are actually a really decent, capable little crawler for anybody getting into the hobby or any youngsters. I mean, Luke's been into RC cars now for quite a few years, and he was really impressed and he enjoyed it. So, in my opinion, a great starter car for anybody that wants to get into the hobby and anybody that wants to have a go at crawling. This is brilliant, brilliant little car. Right, guys, so that's it from me for this video. And Luke, do I say goodbye, Luke?
Bye.
Good boy. I'll leave a couple of different links down there. So there's a couple of different versions of this car. I think there's a Land Rover as well. But anyway, I'll put the link in the description. So check them out. Perfect gift for anybody that wants to get into the hobby. It's just, I'm actually really, really impressed with that little RC car. It's really cool. And I'm not just saying that because it's from, you know, it's been given to me to review. I genuinely think that. If there's something I wasn't happy with, I would definitely tell you guys. I mean, like I said, the only thing which you've heard in the video, the only thing I wasn't too happy with is the fact that it's so top heavy. It does topple over quite a lot, but I think it just means you have to be a little bit more careful on the throttle and you just need to pick your lines a bit better. I was doing it one-handed, so that's probably why it tipped over quite a lot, and I'm probably not the best crawler, but Right guys, that's it from us. I shall see you next week. See you later guys.